I don't know if you realize this, but your whole life it's already about investing. When you go to the school, you're not going to the class. You're investing your time into your education. When you're in a relationship, you're investing your energy, love, emotion into someone else. When you go to the gym, you're investing your effort into your health and future. When you're reading a book, you're investing your time into your mind. When you help a friend to move, you're investing in your relationship again. Whether you realize this or not, you're already investing every single day. The only difference between people who grow and people who stay stuck is what and how they invest. And here's the good news. You don't need money to be an investor. You already have the most powerful investment tool in the world. And I'm going to prove it to you. But first, let me tell you a story from my own life. Hey, my name is Nazar. This is channel of my journey to building wealth in US through work, mistakes, and real lessons. If I can do it, you definitely can. Let me tell you something from my own life, because what I'm saying, it's not just theory, it actually works. About 4 years ago, maybe 5 years, my friend and I were talking about starting a business. Not because we had a lot of money, we didn't. But we believed if we start slow and stay consistent, we could build something real. So we start small, just meeting up regularly to talk about plans. Not a big investment, no funding, no fancy tool, just two people, a few hours a week, and the willingness to put it in the time. We weren't even sure what kind of business we want to start. At some point, long story short, we came up with the idea to get it in woodworking, which kind of odds, because both of us haven't had an experience on that. We both chefs, the only wood we ever touched was cutting boards. We have never done cabinetry or furniture, aside from maybe putting IKEA furniture together. But my friend was really excited to build a new kitchen cabinetry doors for his house. So we thought, why not to start with that? Let's just learn something and figure out what we can sell later. So we did. Now, like I said, we didn't have a lot of money to invest, but what we did have was time. And here's how I invested it. I went home, opened YouTube, and just started learning. Watching videos on woodworking, what tool you need to get started in a garage, how to set up your layout, what kind of bench or saw is worth buying first. I was deep in it, right? The funny part is I already been watching woodworking videos for years, just because I was naturally interested in that. So when we had the idea to start a business, it clicked in my head. Wait, I already like this idea. I already know a little bit about this. Maybe this is the thing. Meanwhile, my friend was spending money to get started because he had a little bit more than me. But I was spending a time on researching and figuring out what we needed to build something from nothing, how we're gonna do it, and so on. I didn't want to rely only on Etsy or marketplaces to sell our products. So I started researching again. And before I knew it, boom, I was deep in it again. Learning about websites, Shopify, product photos, description, SEO, all of it. Here what else I learned while I was in this journey. Networking is also great when you don't have money for investing. It's a huge advantage when you build a network of people with a different kind of skills, different experiences, and different ideas. Because even if no one has money, you can still create a value by sharing what you already have. So I had a friend who was starting a catering business, but in the past he had a degree on the design on a computer. and I asked him to design a logo for our woodworking brand. Instead of paying him, I helped him with what I had. 12 years of experience working as a chef. I gave him advice on the kitchen setup, workflows, costs, and in return, he created a logo for our company. That was value for value exchange. No money involved, just two people investing their time and knowledge in each other. Barter system, baby. Who needs dollars when you have a knife and a Canva? Then I realized we need a community, a place to show what we do, build trust, and share the updates, and again build trust. So I started Instagram. I posted, reached out to others, grew it to about 1,500 followers. Not viral, but my mom was thinking I'm famous. If she's right, prove it. Hit the subscribe button and share this video with your mom. Let's keep building this wealth thing together. And then we start getting sales. If you go to the page, you will notice that it's not active anymore. And there is a reason for that. But that's a different story that I will keep for the next videos. So subscribe. So after Instagram, it's led me to think we need longer form content. We need a YouTube. So I start making YouTube videos. First for the business, then for my Ukrainian community. I had no clue what I was doing at first, but I kept investing time into learning it. How to write a script, shoot a content, edit, grow a channel. And eventually my Ukrainian channel grew to 4,000 subscribers. And that's when I realized, wait a minute, I kind of like it. I love making videos. Here's the weird part. When I started YouTube, I didn't know anything about the personal finance and investing. But I got curious, I started learning, started talking about it. I realized I love this topic. And here I am. I'm starting a new channel on English. My English wasn't great and it's still not great. I'm probably butchering half of the words what I'm saying. So I start investing in that too. I start reading on English a lot, start writing scripts, practicing my delivery, and yet it's still a little bit embarrassing. It's not good, and it's embarrassing to say I didn't read a lot before. I taught myself how to edit videos. Almost all of the videos on my Ukrainian channels is edited by myself. Now I'm doing this, and here's what I know now. If I ever lose my job right now, I work as a delivery driver, I still have plenty of options. I can always go back to the kitchen because I invested 12 years of my life into that skill. I can also edit videos because I now have that skill too. I can build content, community, and even businesses because I have spent time learning how to do that too. I didn't start with money, I started with time. So if there is one thing you want to remember from this video, is this: time is the most powerful tool you will ever have for investing. No money, no equipment, no luck, time. It's what I used when I had nothing else. It's what helped me to learn woodworking, build the businesses, start the YouTube channel, and change my life. I invested time into learning, time into building, time into myself. And every single minute added up to skill, knowledge, and freedom. So don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you have enough money. Start now. Use what you have. Because if you invest your time into something you love, you will grow, you will build value, you will build your future. So learn, build, invest, repeat. Thank you for watching till the end, and go watch my next video over here. Thanks.